Hello, good people. Welcome to Raw Vegan Rising. My name is Shane Sterling at your service. Welcome to this video. This is the Raw Vegan Diet Definitive Beginner's Guide. Everything you need to know. No matter who you are or where you're coming from in your health or what your background is, you can be raw vegan. You can feel your best and look your best with raw food. It doesn't matter what your history is. It doesn't matter what your family tradition is. It doesn't matter how long you've been eating meat or animal products. This video will show you exactly what you need to do to thrive on a raw vegan diet. Oh yes, everyone. Every single person, no matter what your background or what walk of life you come from, will be able to go fully raw vegan with the help of this video. So I highly recommend you sit back, get prepared to take notes, share this video with people you love because this is life-changing information. We're coming from a paradigm of cooked food, and that's a tradition, yes, but it's time to change that tradition. The world is changing fast, and we might as well pick a better trajectory for our health and our diet and our lifestyle. I am committed out of my mind to help people with this. This is my mission and my life purpose, and I am qualified to talk about this information today because I am a raw vegan coach. I've been coaching people for many years to transition to a raw vegan diet. I've been fully raw vegan for 6 years, but more importantly, I've been strict vegan for almost 19 years of my life and mostly plant-based for 34 years of my life. I first went vegan when I was 17, and everything I've learned over the decades has led me to a raw vegan diet. Now I support others. I have a group coaching program called Raw Vegan Heroes. Oh my God, it's so amazing. We have 2,000 members. So every single day, I get to witness the journey, the success, the failure of thousands of people on their raw vegan journey. So I am qualified to share this information based on experience, based on witnessing thousands of people, based on my own personal journey. So the bottom line is if you're really feeling called to a raw vegan diet, you want to just jump in. And if you're ready, before we even start this video, I have a free video course called How to Go Raw Vegan Start Here Guide. The link is in the description. If you click on that link, you can read the topics of the videos and you will see it's going to answer every question. So if you have questions about how to go raw vegan, you need that video course. In combination with this video right here, it's going to be life-changing. It will help you no matter who you are, no matter how much you struggle. This is the path. This is it. I'm going to share it with you. So grab that video course right now and let's get started. Okay, everybody. Here we go. You ready? I'm going to lay it down for you right here and right now. This is for everyone, no matter who you are, no matter what walk of life, no matter what your history, background, medical condition. This is how we go raw vegan. Everything you need to know for the beginner. Okay, first of all, we have to realize that this is a journey, okay? Only about 20% of this journey is what food we're eating. It's not hard to eat raw food. That's only 20% of the journey and the effort. The other 80% is a spiritual journey. This is becoming the best version of ourselves, leaving traditions behind, leaning into a vision of what's best for our health and what's best for our life, breaking free from limiting belief systems, breaking free from health problems, and even the microbes in our body that hold us back. This is about detoxifying our body and transitioning our gut. And that is a spiritual journey because we're literally redefining who we are. So while it's easy to find raw vegan recipes and eat fruit and salad, it's much harder to redefine who we are. First and foremost, the raw vegan diet is an identity change. You're going to be going through an identity change, and that's going to be hard. A lot of people are going to come up against their belief systems, their box, their edges, and they're not going to like it. It's going to be threatening. It's going to be triggering. It's going to be possibly the hardest thing that you've ever done in your life. And you might kick and scream, and you might say, I don't wanna. And you might say, well, this isn't for me, and a raw vegan diet is dangerous and unhealthy. None of that's true. The only thing is that you're up against your edges of what's possible for your life and what's not possible for your life. It's an identity change. So just remember, 20% of the journey is the food, 80% of the journey is your spiritual growth and development. As we align with the raw vegan diet, we really tune in to the interconnected nature of all reality. Raw food helps us feel the divine matrix and balance of everything, and how eating animals is not in our own best interest. We might not understand that if we're currently eating animals, but when we stop for a period of time and we allow the raw foods to transition our microbes, transition our cellular matrix, really detox the fluids and the tissues and the organs and the blood and the bowels and the lymph, that's when we start to feel that connection. And we will have a spiritual breakthrough. We will have an identity shift and an upgrade. We will literally be upgraded to the new paradigm, 5D consciousness, spiritual awakening, whatever you want to call it. Raw food and a raw vegan diet will get us there. So when we're on this kind of a journey, we can't underestimate the power of accountability, support, and knowledge. It's absolutely key. We need to know what to do, and we need to have a team of people and a community and a support system around us. We're not on a vision quest out by ourselves in the desert for months on end. This is about a community evolution. This is about really a civilization evolution. And if you're called to this journey and you're going to be embarking on a raw vegan diet, it's absolutely imperative that you have accountability around you. And this is why I have my group coaching program, Raw Vegan Heroes. We've got 2,000 members. I highly recommend you join us for the journey, for that level of accountability and support and knowledge. You get everything you need in the community. I've made it my personal mission to make sure you get every single possible question answered, detail, video courses, weekly live streams, community connection, everything. So there's a link in the description below. You can go check that out. Now, on to the next topic here. What to eat? What do we eat as a raw vegan? Okay, this is the beginner's guide. So a lot of people might be coming here saying, what do I eat as a raw vegan? I have no idea if I give up eggs and if I give up chicken and if I give up rice and if I give up oatmeal and broccoli. What do I eat? The most important way to answer this question is actually to talk about what we don't eat. The most simple, easiest way to understand this is really to not eat cooked starches and cooked oils. Let's think about this for 1 second. Cooked starches, breads, grains, pastas, rice, potatoes, starchy vegetables even, right? If you just avoid cooked starches, you're almost there. Now, if you avoid all cooked fats, you're 100% there. That's all you got to do. To be a raw vegan, avoid cooked starches, avoid cooked and heated fats. That, of course, eliminates all animal products because animal products are filled with fat. That eliminates eggs because eggs are filled with fat. So if you're not eating cooked fats, you're either eating raw animal products or you just avoid them because we don't need them. It's better to focus on plant-based foods, because that's going to make you look and feel your best. Absolutely 100%. So the starchy vegetables are not going to make us feel our best. And the reason for this is because fruit, which is a carbohydrate, it's a simple carbohydrate, gives us the most energy for the digestive effort. Fruit goes through us quick, gives us simple energy, it's easy on the body, it's the ideal food for humanity in every single way. So if you focus on fruits instead of starches, you're going to be a raw vegan, okay? So just remember, when you're thinking about what do I eat as a raw vegan, just think, okay, I'm going to avoid cooked starches. Let's examine how do I do that? How do I avoid cooked starches? And then you think, I'm going to avoid cooked oils. How do I avoid that? Cooked fats. There you go. That's the solution right there. Now, we have to realize that the raw vegan diet is really the hero's journey. If we look at the mythology of the hero's journey, this is the hero being called on the path to their own growth and spiritual awakening. If you look at every great hero's story throughout history, the hero starts off very reluctant and doesn't want to go on this journey. So I have some steps outlined as to how the vegan journey to become a raw vegan is exactly the same as the hero's journey. For one, we start off as what I call the guilty non-vegan. That means we're feeling guilt that we haven't said yes yet. We haven't said yes to our calling. So it's okay. The hero is always reluctant. The hero is flawed. The hero is imperfect. The hero is a goofball, and it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that you say yes to your hero's journey. Now, when you say yes, you get the breakthrough to the next level, and that is the newbie vegan. The newbie vegan might be someone who enjoys all the junk food and processed foods and Beyond Burger and Ben & Jerry's vegan ice cream and all this stuff. But the newbie vegan is really just someone who has said yes to the calling. And that's a really important step. So yeah, you might be at that step where you're just enjoying all the plant-based foods, but the breakthrough to the next level is actually where you start to doubt yourself. And I call this the doubting vegan phase, okay? Because in the hero's mythology, every hero comes up upon the point in their journey where they're seriously doubting themselves, and they seriously doubt the journey, and they seriously doubt their ability to accomplish the journey. This is a very important stage, and it's not avoidable. That means every single vegan, every single person that attempts to be vegan and a healthy vegan with raw food will at some point doubt the journey and doubt themselves. And this is where people quit. And this is where people say, I can't do that journey. A raw vegan diet's unhealthy. A vegan diet almost killed me. A vegan diet made my friend unhealthy. A vegan diet caused inflammation and hair loss and my teeth to get cavities. All of these types of stories comes from the doubting vegan phase. And this is completely normal. It's very important that we all experience this phase because the breakthrough to the next phase is actually the committed vegan. And the committed vegan is the person now who has broken through that doubt and comes to the new commitment level. This is really incredibly cool because the committed vegan is now rooted in a completely new identity. This is someone who has let the old self die and has rebirthed the new self. This is like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And that's why not many people make it past the doubting vegan phase to the committed vegan. But if you are someone who digs deep, goes on this spiritual journey, that's why I say it's 20% food and 80% spiritual journey. Because when you find yourself breaking through the doubt and the questioning of whether this is sustainable, healthy, doable, you find a new identity. You've risen from the ashes. This is a revelation and a rebirth of the self, and it's a very powerful step to be at. And now the breakthrough from the committed vegan becomes the influential vegan, because when we have the new identity, this is when people are listening to us. This is when people are really saying, hey, this is somebody who's got to be paid attention to. They have something that I want. Okay, the influential vegan. Now you're influencing your friends and your family. Your circle of influence is going to start to expand. This is when you no longer are doubting yourself, and people feel your energy of certainty. People feel your vision. You're vision-led. Okay, this is when you have extreme spiritual gifts. You are really personally, spiritually developing yourself at a higher level at this step of influential vegan. Just in the name, influence, okay? When you reach this step, you will naturally have influence. That means you can be a coach, you can change careers, you can help others, you can actually excel to the highest level of your success, your financial well-being, your personal well-being, your relationships. This is how we get out of the questioning and break through to the next level. However, when we break from the influential vegan, the breakthrough to the next level is the raw vegan hero. This is the culmination of the hero's journey when we've gotten the new identity. We come home to the self with the new understanding of reality. It's the complete 2.0 upgrade. It's the spiritual awakening. This is where we actually bring our gifts to the world. We're no longer learning. We're no longer trying to figure it out. This is where we are ready to give to others. This is why my group coaching program is called Raw Vegan Heroes, because this is where we want to get to. And this is about our legacy work. Okay. By the time we get to the Raw Vegan Hero, we're ready to really be giving and creating our legacy on planet Earth. That means contributing to the spiritual evolution of our society and our species and our civilization. That means helping others come up out of their struggle. That means creating systems, programs, methods to assist. So if you're someone who's like, I'd love to be a coach, I'd love to help others learn how to be plant-based, what you're really looking for is the Raw Vegan Hero step. Okay, so that's the hero's journey. I just outlined it for you. And the Raw Vegan Heroes Success Path video course is included in my Raw Vegan Heroes membership. Now, this is a 37-part video course that outlines the hero's journey. It is worth the price of Raw Vegan Heroes just to access my Raw Vegan Heroes Success Path video course. It's a 37-part video series that goes into depth and detail about the hero's journey and the steps we must take to get to the breakthroughs. So if you want to break through any one of these steps, this video course will be the ultimate reference guide to help you for the rest of your life. And you access it in the Raw Vegan Heroes membership, okay? It's instantly available. The second you sign up, you get it in your member library. So there's a link for Raw Vegan Heroes in the description below. I highly recommend you go click on that link, read everything that's included. You're going to be like, wow, because this is my legacy work. This is my sense of really fulfillment, spiritual purpose, and spiritual growth is to help others come up. My ridiculous commitment out of my mind is to help other leaders, is to birth other leaders in the plant-based movement so we can excel as a species and as a civilization. I'm committed to it. And I will not rest for the rest of my life until the day I die to help others break free from the paradigm that holds them back. Remember, it's 20% food, 80% spiritual journey. And we don't just progress through the hero's journey, success path, in a linear way. We can jump between any of the stages at any time. That means you could be a raw vegan hero and flip back to a doubting vegan. You could be a newbie vegan, all excited about the junk food, and flip into an influential vegan or a committed vegan and make a difference in the world, okay? Now, this hero's journey and the outline in my Success Path video course will give you the blueprint and the roadmap to do that. And it's the most important reference guide you will ever have to be a raw vegan. It's the essential outline of your own hero's journey in your life, and it will be life-changing for you. Now, I wanted to just continue on with some critical topics for the raw vegan diet. Okay, I'm going to cover some critical topics that will help you understand why and how you can be a raw vegan, and every single person in your life can be a raw vegan. No matter how sick you are, no matter what medication you're on, no matter how many years you've been eating meat and animal products, or maybe you're a hunter, maybe you come from a background of hunting or farming, or you are coming from a family who is a cattle or a dairy farmer family. This is for you, okay? The critical topics for a raw vegan diet. Okay, I'm going to cover these here. You must prepare the gut. We can't just start eating raw food. We actually have to support the gut microbiome to digest and utilize raw food so that we can digest and absorb and break down and move the foods through us so it doesn't create gas, bloating, digestive problems, nutritional deficiencies. Preparing the gut is the most important step for the physical level of transitioning to a raw vegan diet. We do this through a very simple method called juice fasting. A juice fast is a temporary intervention protocol to use fresh juices made at home to stop the digestive process for a while and still retain calories and nutrition. So we just stop eating and we drink fresh homemade juice. This allows the body to empty the GI tract and prepare the gut to thrive on raw foods. And I'll tell you, when you do a juice fast properly, following the right protocol, it will absolutely revolutionize your consciousness and your spiritual awareness. A juice fast and the preparation of the gut is not just about the food and the juices. It's about opening up your perception, showing you what's possible for your life. Everyone who does a juice fast will have a spiritual breakthrough. It's literally the first step in preparing your body physically, mentally, and emotionally to be a raw vegan. If you do not do this step, there will be more struggle, more difficulty, and you're just going to make it harder on yourself. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you can. But imagine coming from eating meat every day of your life to just going to raw food. That's not going to work. Our GI tract is filled with plaque and biofilm that inhibits the digestion and utilization of raw food. We've got to clean out the plaque and the biofilm that's causing poor absorption. Most meat eaters are dependent on supplements because livestock are fed heavy-duty supplements and steroids and growth hormones. These are stimulant foods. So when we come off of stimulant foods, the gut has to readjust. And there's no better way than flooding the body with nutrition and high-level hydration, enzymes, minerals, and phytonutrients from the juices. It's like a reset to the entire cellular matrix of your body. Okay, critical topic number 2 here. Bad digestion is weak digestion. When you attempt to eat raw food and you get gas, bloating, you can't digest raw food, this is because your digestive system is atrophied. Animal products are denatured, broken down, stimulant foods filled with supplements. So we're getting B12 from the animal products that are fed supplements. Processed foods are filled with supplements and fortified. So also, denatured food and processed food doesn't have the fiber, doesn't have the volume, doesn't have the water, the enzymes that it makes our digestive system strong. So we've got to invest the time to get our digestive system strong again. Okay? So bad digestion is just a temporary stepping stone. You can't look at it like a problem. You got to look at it like an opportunity to strengthen yourself. Now, if you say, oh, I can't digest raw food, it's because you're just wussing out. It's like going into the gym and picking up the dumbbell and saying, that's too heavy, I'm not going to pick that up again. You know, okay, yeah, we're all weak when we go into the gym, but it takes consistency and time to get conditioned. You got to condition your gut through strengthening your gut by eating raw food. So force your body to adapt. Don't be a wimp about it. Get strong and invest the time to get your gut conditioned and strong to digest raw food. Okay, bad digestion is weak digestion. All right, next critical topic is how to get protein. We say, where do we get our protein on a raw vegan diet? We get our protein from greens, nuts and seeds, and sprouts. In fact, every single food has protein, and this is a paradigm shift and why it's a spiritual awakening to eat raw vegan, because we realize we can eat all food. We don't have to have protein. We don't have to have a chunk of dead animal or carcass or a rotting piece of corpse on our plate. This is actual total freedom. It's actually not something we want to eat dead animals. We might think it is when we eat it every day, but when we break through, it's one of the highest spiritual gifts we can get as a living human being on planet Earth. This is because freeing our cells from the need of animal proteins, bringing these dead animal proteins into our body, is total spiritual freedom. It gives us spiritual autonomy. It gives us spiritual insight. And the bowels become filthy with animal protein. It becomes like slime and sludge, and it invites the devil into our bowels to create pus and mucus and plaque. So when we eat animal products, processed food, and denatured food in general, we're inviting the devil into our body, and we get the results. Look at our society. We are a devilish society, wicked, hell-bent on destroying trillions of animals a year. We are hell-bent on self-destruction. We are addicted. We are in denial, and this is not a good look for humanity. So if you're ready to be one of the spiritually awakened people, to take on your own personal growth, we give up the idea of protein and we turn to all plant-based foods, okay? Greens, salads, fruits, nuts and seeds, sprouts. That's where you get your protein. I'm obviously not protein deficient. As you can see, I'm almost 200 pounds, and the body can be strong, healthy, and have plenty of muscle mass when you properly focus on nutrition. Now, next critical topic is existing health conditions and medications. If you're coming from diabetes or high blood pressure or a thyroid problem, or you're taking medications, maybe you're on pharmaceutical drugs and you have been for years or a decade or 5 years, this is just a temporary snapshot of your life, but you need to gradually wean off of the drugs and get onto the raw foods. You need to gradually strengthen your body to regenerate your health problems, okay? There's not one single health problem that will deter you from being a raw vegan. No matter what the doctors say, no matter what the diagnosis you have given your power over to, you have simply given up your power. You have said, the doctors know better than I do. We have to be our own self-healers. If we are not our own self-healers, we are in complete denial. We are a floppy dead fish flopping around without water. It's like being cut off from life force itself. Empower yourself and say, no, I'm going to be free of these medications and these health problems. We were not born with health problems, and we were not born with a deficiency in pharmaceutical drugs. This is an imbalance in your chemistry. This is an imbalance in your consciousness. This is an imbalance in the approach to your diet and your lifestyle. You have to get back onto the raw foods, which aligns with Mother Nature's intent for us. Look, the bottom line is that every single species, every single organism, every single living creature on planet Earth thrives on completely raw, uncooked food. And so do humans. So you don't need to have problems, and you don't need to take medications. Okay, next critical topic is hunger and cravings. Look, if you go raw vegan and you're like, wow, I can't feel satisfied on raw foods, this is because you haven't adjusted your gut yet. You are still adapted to eating starches and cooked fats. And what did I say? What do we eat when we go raw vegan? It's more about what we don't eat. We want to avoid cooked starches and we want to avoid cooked fats. And you have to adapt your gut microbiome to thrive on raw fats and raw carbohydrates. That's all it is. So when you say, I can't get past the hunger and the cravings, you're just, being premature about it. You're not investing the time to get your body strong and adapted to raw food. It can take multiple years. So how to avoid hunger and cravings? Invest 2 years as a raw vegan and don't tell yourself stories that you can't do this. This is the doubting vegan phase where we're like, my hunger and cravings are more powerful than I am. I'm going to give in. Look, we're all addicts. Every single one of us is a cooked food addict, and until we have command over the food we are putting in our body, we are just a completely helpless slug on the ground. Nothing is going to help us until we take command of our body, our health, and our mind. Okay? Your mind is how you control hunger and cravings, and you got to invest in the adaptation and forcing your body to actually transition to thrive on raw foods. It's a spiritual journey. It's like 20% physical and it's like 80% mental and mindset. Okay, next critical topic is losing muscle and body weight. A lot of people say, well, I'm going to lose muscle and body weight when I go raw vegan. Except you have to keep your muscle mass through calories and exercise. That's all it is. You won't lose your muscle mass if you eat properly and you exercise and you give your body proper calories. It's absolutely absurd to think that you're going to lose muscle mass. But what you will lose when you go raw vegan is inflammation, water retention, because an inflamed body will hold water. You will lose body fat, excess body fat. So we think we're all fit and muscular, but really we're inflamed and we're holding way more body fat. Most people are walking around with 30 extra pounds of body fat on them, thinking that they're healthy and that they're muscular, when in reality, if you strip the body fat off, you realize how little muscle mass you had to begin with. If you want to build muscle on a raw vegan diet, you eat extra calories, you eat lots of greens and sprouts and nuts and seeds, and you lift weights, you stimulate your muscles, you exercise, and you make sure you're getting adequate calories. That's it. You just force your body to adapt to the strain it's under. So losing muscle and body weight is a myth, and it's got to be dispelled because really the raw vegan journey makes us look and feel our best. I'm 50 years old and I exercise every day. I've been raw vegan for 6 years, plant-based most of my life, and I've had my spiritual revolution. So I'm not interested in some false narrative about losing muscle mass. It's completely false. It doesn't happen. But we do have to go through the identity change, and that is hard. Okay, and the last critical topic here on my list is accountability, support, and knowledge is a key thing for anyone to transition to a raw vegan diet. We cannot do this alone. It's absolutely critical that we have accountability, support, and knowledge, everything we need to do this. So, in my Raw Vegan Heroes membership, I have included everything you need for the knowledge part. I have every single aspect of support that you could possibly need and the highest level accountability available anywhere in the world for those who want to go raw vegan. And actually, I would love to just take a minute to tell you everything that's included in the Raw Vegan Heroes membership in case you want to join. Check out what's included in our amazing community of 2,000 people. For one, the highest level of accountability anywhere in the world. There's literally no other group like Raw Vegan Heroes for vegans transitioning to be healthy vegans anywhere in the world. This is about spiritual growth, identity shift. This is about investing in our own hero's journey. This is the real deal. Also, you get world-class health coaching and detox coaching from me and my assistants. Right there, no matter what step of the journey you're on, you're going to have the support. You get my Raw Vegan Heroes Success Path video course, the hero's journey of your own life. That is the most important reference guide that you will refer back to for the rest of your life, because the steps of becoming the raw vegan hero in your own life is the path of becoming the best version of yourself. And it's important that we follow that. That's instantly accessible when you join. Also, we have a private Facebook group with 2,000 members. Also, a private member forum off of social media that you can have on your phone. So in case you don't like Facebook, we can talk on the mobile forum app. Okay? Also, a weekly Q&A live stream with me. This is one of the most important parts because I answer member questions. I'm there every single week to support the members at the highest level so that we can mastermind together, so that we can be the best version of ourselves, so that we can really excel at life together. And I'm there to support you every step of the way on our weekly Q&As. Every question that you've ever had, I will support you. I will answer. My moderators will answer. Other members will answer. You will never be left hanging. You will never be left without what you need. Raw Vegan Heroes is it, and it is life-changing. Also, every live stream that's ever been recorded is in a library that you get instant access to, hundreds of hours of training videos. It's incredible. You also get my 14-day meal plan, complete meal planning, with shopping guides, pantry recommendations. It's a 74-page document with color photographs, 60 original recipes developed by a raw vegan master chef and myself. That is worth the price of Raw Vegan Heroes just for the 14-day meal plan. It's life-changing to just have that document. If you followed that document for 14 days, you will see what it takes to be a raw vegan just in that document alone. See, this is what I'm saying, support. We need the support. And Raw Vegan Heroes has every single aspect of support, including my Hot Topics training module, additional video trainings I have on how to achieve exceptional energy and vitality with raw food, the complete guide to raw vegan protein sources. I cover an in-depth video on protein sources how to gain muscle as a raw vegan. I have an entire training video on my workout splits, how I train to have muscle as a raw vegan. That's included in the Raw Vegan Heroes membership in my Hot Topics training module, instant access. You also get my juice fasting protocol, which is the very first step to go raw vegan. If you're ready to go raw vegan, join Raw Vegan Heroes, do the juice fast. The first one is called my bowel detoxification guide. It's how to do a juice fast, why you need to do one, how to remove mucoid plaque, how to accelerate gut microbiome healing, how to eliminate the waste out of your GI tract to prepare for the raw vegan diet. Also, part 2 is how to break the fast and rebuild your gut microbiome on raw food. The whole bowel detox guide outlines a 1-year journey, and that is why my Raw Vegan Heroes membership is discounted for the yearly membership. If you join the yearly membership, it is 75% off for you watching this video, a special 75% discount. Go click on the link and read everything that's included for yourself and see the discount. You're going to look at the price, you're going to look at what's included, and you're going to say, wow, because this is my life's purpose to help train other leaders. I am committed to make sure that people who embark on the raw vegan journey are empowered with every single step they need to be successful. I'm not messing around. I want to put an end to the old paradigm of suffering, the suffering of animals, the suffering of humans, so we can feel the sensitive, delicate connection of the matrix of life. And when we feel how sacred life is, we are not going to hurt the animals. We are going to thrive on raw plant-based foods. We are going to have the most in alignment, most soul-fulfilling diet and lifestyle and method to our greatness. And this is what I'm committed to helping you achieve. So in the Raw Vegan Heroes community, you will get accountability and support and knowledge that takes your life to the next level. And it's the best group in the world. It's literally, there's nothing else like it. It's going to change your life. So please join us. Get the 75% discount and embark on your journey. So this is the Raw Vegan Diet Beginner's Guide, everything you need to know. What do you think? Did I do a good job? Did I cover everything you need to know? I did, because I know through years and years and years of working with people exactly how to help them go raw vegan. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what your health conditions are. Every single human being can thrive on a raw vegan diet. I prove it in all of the outlines that I provide, the support, accountability, and knowledge to do it. There is no excuse except our own fear. There's no excuse except being the doubting vegan, which is a very important step in our personal development. Just remember, it's 20% food, 80% spiritual journey. Okay? If you can master the spiritual journey and embark on your hero's journey and say yes, you're off and running. It's going to take you to the next level. I'm here to support you. I hope this video is helpful, everyone. Sending you much love and blessings from over here in Austin, Texas. I'm signing off for now, but I am here for you. And just remember, in the back of your mind, I am someone who's here for the transition of humanity away from animal products to the higher frequency living of a raw vegan diet. I will not rest. This is the hill I will die on. I'm willing to die on this hill, and I'm committed out of my mind to helping empower as many people as I can and bring up other leaders in the space, in the raw vegan space, in the plant-based coaching space. This is my mission and my life's purpose. So even if you're faltering, even if you're questioning, can I do it? I'm over here, and you can always lean on me, and you can always remember my strength and my certainty when you don't have the strength and certainty yourself. Okay? So I will see you in the next video from Austin, Texas, signing off. Much love, sending love beams your way. Feel it. Yeah, feel those love beams coming from the raw vegan vibe, the raw vegan higher consciousness. Oh yeah, much love and blessings to you. See you in the next one, everybody. Bye-bye.
Is this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for some